We back, BNF podcast, man. I'm happy my nigga Cinn returned. She was missing for a little bit. I know you was going through dick withdrawals and all that.
Don't do me like that.
Them niggas was doing you
How
like that.
can you withdraw for something you can get at any time?
But you was complaining on your almost said OnlyFans. Close friends.
You didn't do me like that.
And I almost said OnlyFans, but I mean close friends. You was complaining on your close friends that niggas are not getting back to you.
Nah, it's not that niggas ain't getting back to me. Niggas is getting back to me in the wrong way. It's
Talk
like,
about it.
If I establish something with you, we kicking it. You know, we do our do. Why you acting funny now? Like I saw a shorty from Philly. She made a video the other day. Like, you just ain't gonna be licking my ass and licking my pussy and we fucking, and then you disappeared.
Sometimes you gotta do that.
Why though?
Give him that good dick and just, that's the devil's work.
I gave you good pussy.
That's the devil's work.
I gave you good pussy.
Fuck
Not
it.
you personally, but the nigga that I'm talking about. I gave you good. Why you gotta do that?
Mm-hmm. See, now you saying that, now people gonna think we fucking.
Son.
Like you can fix that. Like you had to correct that.
For the record, I do not fuck this nigga. Oh, that dog, this is my brother.
This is a professional establishment.
For real, this is strictly platonic.
Yeah, you know, platonic.
This is my brother.
Bro.
I do not fuck this nigga, but
I haven't fucked for 33 days to put that out there.
You a lie.
I'm on a spiritual journey. I haven't fucked for 33 days. I feel good. I've been drinking water, no liquor. A lot of liquor been around me. The devil has tried.
I was with you. I saw it.
You was there for Renzel
Came
fight.
in many forms.
Yep. Shout out to Renzel.
Shout out to my nigga Ren.
And you know the worst part about being on this spiritual journey, because people want to see you fail. I tell niggas I'm not drinking, but people like you are like, here's a shot. I came here today. You know, my man Cash, like, take a shot. Like, nah, bro. I told you I'm not drinking.
Because Lucifer lives in all of us.
But I'm trying to get Lucifer out of me.
Because you know what they call this? They call it a spirit. So that spirit come out.
I seen the funniest meme the other day. They said Casamigo been out since like 2000 and like maybe 13 or something. And they're like, you got to stay down till you get up. You know what I'm saying? Because now Casamigo's lit. So pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Stay in pocket.
Yeah,
Your time is coming.
I'm keeping it stacked with you. I'm done with the Casa.
Like, you bougie now.
I'm back on my Don Reposado.
I'm a Don. I'm a Neho. I'm a Neho guy.
Yeah, you a Neho guy. That's how we started.
Yeah.
You pull up with Reposado. You pull up with a Neho. Now niggas is
it's a vibe.
Casamigo make me yak every time. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Do you feel like niggas is forcing it though? Like Casamigo's really making people trip like that? Like it's not that serious. I think niggas just can't handle their liquor.
It's making you trip like that. Cause I don't yak.
The clear one? You talking about
the Blanco?
The Blanco. That's the cheap one though. That's the cheap. Blanco is the cheap one. Reposado is
really
like.
Pay for my liquor, so I really wouldn't know.
Power pussy. But welcome back though.
I wouldn't know. Thank you.
I'm happy to have you back. Everybody ain't clap for
Cinn
being back.
Thank you. The fuck? Cause you gotta ask your own friends to clap.
That's how it be. It's spooky out here. Strangers show more love. You know that.
Oh, dead dogs. What's poppin'?
Let's talk about the verses. You were supposed to be in my crib. You didn't slide. You pump faked. I understand.
You know, I've been in my element, so you know, I just played.
Did you watch it?
I watched it. I was increments. I was in and out because like
that was a classic. How?
Because I was such a Dipset fan, and to see them just not even be like with each other, not be in sync with each other. Like after that, I was like, son, we're losing.
It was bad. I was ready. I had my pink robe on, pink do-rag. I was focused. I was so focused. Dipset all day. I was ready.
It's Killer Dim.
And then I ain't gonna lie. I had to switch sides. During the battle, I switched sides. Locks took over. I had to. Niggas do it all the time. You know what I'm saying?
You can't even lie.
What did you learn from that battle?
So what did I learn from that battle is that we live in a fucking generation where it's all about clout, clearly. Because Dipset had the most clout on social media. Like, I feel like everywhere I turned, everybody's like, the locks. Who the fuck listens to them? And I can't even front. I used to listen to the locks, and I fucked with them. But it's just, when I used to listen to them, I was like, 14, 15, listening to their mixtapes on, oh my God, what was it? What was it? It used to be called back in the mixtape shit, Gorilla. Oh my God. No, it's Spinderella.
I never.
Spinnerella used to have Matter the Lock shit on there, so I used to always be like, alright, I'm gonna listen to it. And my older cousin, he used to always fuck with the Locks and Styles P, and I really like their vibe. They're really gangsters, but Cam and them was just, they was it.
Yeah,
like,
they was it.
Popping
They
around
had
that
it.
time.
They had
And
the
then
juice.
Cam had Killer Season, all this shit on mixtapes too. I was listening to that too. So I really was fucking with Dipset, but the Locks really.
They took that. I learned a lot from that verses. I learned a lot about life in that verses. There's a lot of lessons you can take from that verses. You know what I'm saying?
What lessons are those?
Depends how you analyze it. So to me, it showed, like you said, Dipset had no cohesiveness. There wasn't. You could tell Cam hasn't seen these niggas in like 3 years.
Word.
He hasn't spoken to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Their outfit was out of sync.
Niggas was wildin'.
Santana tried. I'm not mad at Santana's outfit. The reason why his outfit didn't make sense is because Cam didn't have that shit on. He should have came out with the pink fur, with the pink bucket hat. Jim Jones does what Jim Jones does. You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones should have had the straight backs on with the bandana. They were supposed to give that energy, that vibe that made them who they was. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck Cam had on. You know what I'm saying?
But you could tell that this wasn't rehearsed.
Nah, they didn't practice.
This was not rehearsed, and I think that's what I love the most about it, because it really showed you. Because like you said,
that's what I hated about it.
But still, at the same time, like the Locks are very grown. They're all doing their own thing. They done came over so much. I feel like Dipset's beef or whatever the fuck they went through, it's kind of a fresh cut. There's just a Band-Aid on it, or probably a little scar. So I feel like. Like you said, they really wasn't fucking with each other like that. I feel like I don't have resources, I don't have specifics, but Dipset wasn't really fucking with each other like that. Like I always heard rumors about them.
That's the point I'm trying to make, is that they had so much issues that they were public issues.
Like they didn't even know each other's lyrics. That was killing me, son.
Jim Jones is blasting Cam on social media
in a beach chair
and interviews. You know what I'm saying? Locks, you never hear no riff, no raps. What's going on? They keep everything in house for over 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Still staying in pocket. So Dipset, another thing I learned is swag can't win you shit. Jewelry can't win you anything. Public opinion can't win you anything. Because they won online. They won on the internet. Everybody thought Dipset was going to win it.
Yeah, they did.
But when it came time to perform, they got embarrassed, bro. That shit was embarrassing to watch, my nigga. Like, really embarrassing to watch when I looked at it.
It was embarrassing because, like I said, I am still a very big fan of Dipset. It's just
Cam was too cocky too. He came out too arrogant.
You gotta carry the team. He really kind of
didn't carry the team. He
Honestly,
didn't.
If Cam wasn't the whole night, I kept asking, is Cam coming? Is Cam gonna be there?
He showed up late. He brought a beach chair. He didn't stand up for until like the second round. They was already getting their ass whooped.
He had to tug his legs.
Yeah, so they was already getting embarrassed. Jadakiss was on the Adderall. He was focused. He wasn't drunk. He wasn't drinking. Them niggas came for blood. They was not fucking around. Like, these niggas, whatever sea moss that nigga got going on, Jadakiss, juice bar he's drinking, nigga face is clear, no pimples,
that nigga look like
locks.
He look like he's 23.
For real, like, it was different on that side.
What's that nigga's name? I think his name was Vasquez on Instagram.
Them niggas was out of shape. Dipset niggas was out of shape. You know when you used to be popping, you not that nigga no more? That's what Dipset looked like.
It did. It was bad. And I don't mean bad in the sense like, oh my God, but I love how they still came together at the end of the show and still put on for New York and still put on for peace. Like, it was a good versus.
It was a great versus.
It was very entertaining. Did I go there rooting for Dipset? Definitely.
Of course.
No doubt about it.
But we gotta, put the crown on for Jadakiss.
Oh, definitely.
That performance, that
goes without saying, though.
That was incredible.
Jada's been calling himself top 5
dead or alive.
Forever.
But I always knew
and
that.
That's why they made him the main nigga. It was Jadakiss versus Cameron. If you really ask me, that should have been the versus.
That should have been the versus.
Granted, Styles P definitely has some hits that he was playing out there.
Of
When he played I was like,
of course.
My shit. But it was definitely Jadakiss versus Cameron.
And another thing I loved about the Locks is that everybody knows they role. They went in there letting Jadakiss lead and be that guy who's gonna be Kobe Bryant. Sheik Luke's played his role very well. He's not Styles P. Is it Sheik Luke's? What's his name? Sheik Luch. My fault. That's how you know I'm not a Locks fan.
I fuck with the Locks though.
But that goes to me saying about his role. I only know Styles P and Jada. I just know he's the muscle and he's there. You know what I'm saying? But he plays his role so well because he knows he's not the best rapper. He knows he's not Styles P. He knows he's not Jada. But when he steps in, he does what he does and he gets out the way.
Word.
And another thing, the Locks, they all knew each other's words. Jadakiss is rapping. Styles P's finishing his balls. Jada's finishing Styles P's ball.
Lyrics. Joel's is going. I'm like, and I didn't even know. My niggas is telling me like, yo, this nigga don't even know his own lyrics, bro. I'm like, word. This is. Were y'all
serving Joel's during that time when?
I can't speak.
I swear I seen him in Brockton a few times.
Word?
Yeah, I definitely seen Jewels in Brockton.
Jewels is older than me, so if he was out here, it wasn't for me.
He definitely looked like a recovering addict. I'm happy for him. He's getting his shit together, but he definitely looked.
He was off the earth. And it's alright though, because we all have our demons. We got to battle. He had something to do. He had a bag to get. I respect Jewels. He put on. Not too many niggas could put on 1999 2000 gear and 2021 gear. All in one show. How the fuck? Nigga said he had on Avarex. Nigga said he on South Pole, Fendi, Gucci. Nigga had on from 99, 2000 to today. I gotta respect it.
You know what you said? That was some real shit. It was a money grab. Dipset came for a check. That's what they came for. They only shows a reality TV.
Blame them.
They came for a check. Locks did this shit for free.
Shut the fuck up.
This was right. I swear to God, I'm not saying they did, but it looked like they would have did it for free because they just came there to just to handle their business and prove that these niggas ain't fucking with us, bro.
But they're also reaching out to the younger generation. We're in 2021. The Locks. Let's keep it real. When's the last time anybody that was born after 98 really sat and vibed to the Locks? And if you was born in 98,
no, you're right.
What,
not until after
now?
the show, niggas tapping in.
Yeah, now they're like, oh wow, these niggas is really gangster, but they're really gangster rap. Like they really speak some shit. Like I was 14, 15, really vibing to the Locks. Like Styles P, Alone in the Streets.
My man said Styles P made him want to shoot somebody that day. Yo, after
Styles
verses.
P is a real nigga, and through his music, I loved it. I fell in love with Styles P. You can go on my Apple Music right now. I probably got some Styles P in there.
And you know it's funny too. Like a lot of bitches went there for Dipset, but they left with the Locks at the end of the night. I seen a lot of lights.
Oh, you crazy? A lot of the Locks is
you're crazy.
Besides probably what Jada.
Nigga, I never seen Jadakiss get hard eyes before. That's what I'm talking about. Bitches don't care. You can rap, you can sing. Now Jada's a sex symbol. Now Jadakiss is a sex symbol. You see how bitches are? They was never checking for Jadakiss.
They wasn't. He was not an MCM.
At the Madison Square Garden, his DM is booming.
He was not an MCM.
He was not an MCM. Now I'm seeing hard eyes under his picture. I'm like, God damn, these bitches don't lose a step, bro.
I mean, but that's how the cookie crumbles.
That's how it goes. But shout out to Jada, though.
No, shout out to Jada. He definitely did his, like, that's one person I could say at the verse that did his damn thing. Like, he got the most memes. Like, he really, he did not come to play. Because I know, like, Styles and Sheik are probably not that tuned into social media. They probably have social media. But to say Styles P sits at the juice bar or wherever the fuck he be at and watches his social media, no. I don't think that. But does Jada? Yeah. Jada probably be somewhere like, niggas is spraying on our downfall. Da-da-da-da, we gotta come hard. While Kim and Jim ain't probably talked for like a month.
Yeah, them niggas ain't rapping.
They hitting each other up like,
you can tell Locks are still friends.
Yeah,
they still vibe.
Locked in. They're still
but
locked
definitely
in.
A classic verses. I still rewatch it. That shit.
I'm gonna show that to my grandkids.
Nah, that shit was a classic.
I'm gonna show that to my grandkids.
Moving on to your man, DaBaby.
That ain't my man's.
So let's talk about it. I'm gonna let you lead that segment with DaBaby. So
he's a good musician.
So a lot of controversy going on with DaBaby because of his comments.
Because it's quite frankly, I call it a careless era. Because it's like, I don't know, like, and I don't know if he does drugs or if he does anything, but At this point in time in your life, you're such a celebrity. You're so popping. You're so ill. There's so much other shit you can say on a platform. There's so much other shit you can say on a platform. You really gonna be like, if anybody in here ain't got an incurable disease, put your lights up in the air. If anybody out here ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your lighters in the air. Like, what? What? Excuse me, sir? What?
That I don't know. He was
That's
reaching.
mind blowing.
He was reaching on that one.
Disease? Like, where the fuck we come from?
And my issue with DaBaby, he was unapologetic after. Like, the nigga was still trying to stand on it.
Came through and was like, yo,
you out of pocket.
You out of 14 shows in one summer.
Yeah.
Oh, but we still got our deposit, nigga. Who gives a fuck? You look you really look
But you know
crazy.
what? You know what I learned about niggas though, egos and shit like that. Because obviously it's an ego thing. He don't want to admit that he was wrong and he was out of pocket for what he says. And you can't compare Lil Nas X. You know what I'm saying?
And I saw that.
You can't compare that to what he said though, because you're out in a community, a gay community. Is different from Lil Nas X being proud of what he is, whatever he got going on or whatever. I'm trying to say the wrong thing. I'm trying to get us banned. You know what I'm saying? But he's being proud about his gay community and stuff like that. You're trying to knock that down. You're actually being, how you call that?
Insensitive,
derogatory, towards a group of people. So it's kind of like, come on, man. That's not a smart business move.
He is an artist. He knows his platform. He knows how much he's worth. He knows who hears what he has to say. Fuck the music. You know who hears what you have to say. If I'm on his platform and I hop on the stage, I'm not going to be like, who here doesn't have a yeast infection? Put your fucking lighters. No. I'm going to hop on the stage and be like, yo, who here got $20 in their pocket? I know y'all feel me. You could have said anything. Who here loves fried chicken? You could have said anything. You went after.
He went left.
The disease community, and then you went after
the gay community.
And I hate saying disease. You went after just like, yo, he was wilding, son.
He was wilding. And people need to start understanding, like, gay people, like, that community right there is a powerful community. That's an affluent community, and they hold high positions in all areas, music, whatever the case.
Because I treat them just like I treat myself. At the end of the day, they're still people. You're coming at people.
True.
You're not even coming at personalities and like, you're coming at people that are born a certain way. Because if a white motherfucker got on that platform and was like, shout out to everybody who's not mixed with Mexican, we would have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck is he talking about? Yeah.
This nigga is we're people at the end of the day. DaBaby, I love your music, but when push comes to shove, you was wilding, son.
Yeah, he was out of pocket.
out of your fucking mind on that dog.
Yeah.
Out of your mind.
And I just wish he was more accountable. I feel like the issue with a lot of niggas is niggas don't know when to be accountable for their actions and their mistakes. All he had to say was, I was sorry. I was insensitive.
Off the shits, I swear to God.
And it won't happen again, and move on.
I was off ecstasy and the truth came out.
That was
low key,
it.
I'm really a homophobic and I don't want to be around anybody who has AIDS, and that's what came out on the microphone. I'm sorry, you guys.
But
honesty is the best policy.
Hopefully, Lil Baby figures is out.
I said, he does.
Not Little Baby.
DaBaby.
Shout out to Lil Baby though. Shout out to Lil Baby. Let's talk about what's this sucker's name? Whack-100.
Damn, why you gotta call him a sucker?
He's a sucker. He's an old sucker at that. He interviewed 6ix9ine.
When he come to Boston, he said he gonna punch you in the face.
Fuck him, I ain't worried about him. You know what I'm saying? But Whack-100 interviewed 6ix9ine, a well-known rat in the music industry.
Okay.
How you feel about him giving him that opportunity?
So I watched bits and pieces of the interview because I don't really like to entertain anything Tekashi has going on because we live by a certain code.
Same here.
And at the end of the day, there's nothing you have to say that's gonna entertain me. There's nothing you have to say that's gonna have me feeling like oh, I gotta watch this. Like, you know, I care about what he has to say. I don't care about what Tekashi 69 has to say. But the fact that it was this man, Whack 100, that was on it.
He's supposed to be a gangster.
Exactly. I looked at a lot of his background not too long ago. He got into a fight in a parking lot with two different people. Like, he kind of knocked one Branco out. A white man. That's Branco in Creole.
It was a bike gang, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. You know, and then after that, like, I heard he had beef with Meek Mill. Like, whatever the case may be, he was on Whack Jumper. So I did my little research on him.
No jumper.
Whack Jumper, no jumper. I listen to too much Detroit music. Whack Jumper.
Yeah.
Shout out Band Gang Lonnie. But he literally is supposed to be the super gangster. And what caught me crazy, and look how people work. I'm walking into my man's basement, and who's on the TV? Whack 100. And basically he's like, I don't consider him a rat. I was like, what?
Consider who a rat?
Tekashi 69.
That's what your man said.
That's what Whack 100 said.
Oh, okay.
That ain't my man.
Okay.
I don't even know the man.
Okay. I'm talking about the nigga basement you went to.
No.
Okay.
I'm walking into his basement.
He's watching
on the
the interview.
TV.
Okay.
They're watching the interview. And Whack 100's like, I don't consider him a rat. I'm like, you consider this man a rat? What? This paperwork? He's out of jail. All his mates is doing hundreds.
Nah, he even told us he's a rat.
He told us he's a snitch.
Yeah.
Like, are you out of your fucking cranium?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I don't know if I could really vouch for this nigga, because this is kind of crazy, bro. Coming to find out, I guess he considers Tekashi 69 a civilian. That's why he did the interview, I'm assuming.
Me, I just think it's some pure clown shit. And
I think it's not clown shit, it's clout.
Which is, if you're chasing clout, to me, you're a clown. So to me, it's clown shit. And he's a grown man. And he's supposed to be a certified gangster. And he's managing all this artists. If that was the person managing me, I'm firing the nigga after the interview. Because it's like, you're chasing clout. You're chasing money for what, though? You giving this nigga, if you're really a street nigga, right? And you claiming this gangster lifestyle, whatever you portray, whatever you claim to be, that's a no-no. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't understand the mindset of what you're going to gain from having an interview with a rat who still promotes violence and illegal activity and all that weird shit he be talking about. I just don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. It's not respectable at all.
It's not respectable at all, but like I said, it's not even on. There's a very, like, especially in our generation, streets, social media, real nigga shit, right? It's like a planet. Real nigga shit. Then we got streets and social media. I really feel like niggas get it. There's a thin line. They really get it fucked up with the streets and social media. You get so caught up in social media that you're willing to do an interview with a rat. Yeah. Even though you're a street nigga. Yeah. But we don't know if that came with a bag. Yeah. Like, yo, you one of the streetest niggas out here in LA. Come do an interview. Academics, he got breach. Like, yo, come do an interview with this. We'll pay you.
See, now, if it was Nick Cannon who did the interview, I wouldn't be mad. If it was Academics who did the interview, I wouldn't be mad. If it was Charlamagne
Academics did the interview.
I'm saying if he did whatever, that same interview that we're talking about.
Academics, Tekashi, and Whack 100.
Which he was part of the interview. I didn't watch it. I don't entertain. I didn't know he was there.
I only watched it because I knew it was going to be a topic.
See, I didn't know he was there. You know what I'm saying? Academics. But I'm saying I'm not surprised that he was there.
Yeah, that was his
those
interview.
are the people those are the people that I expect to be interviewing him, not Whack 100, who's supposed to be a certified
but he was a pawn.
Gangster. I don't give a fuck what he's supposed to be. He wasn't supposed to be there.
Hey, yo, like I said, I can't really take away from Whack 100's character.
Why not? Why not?
Too much.
Why not? Why not?
Because sometimes, like I said, we live on a planet.
It doesn't matter.
Social media, real gangster
It doesn't
shit.
matter. First of all, he's an old head.
And on Dead Dogs, it really looked like, when I was watching the interview, it looked like he was pressing Tekashi 69.
It doesn't
Even when
matter.
Tekashi 69 was trying to be like, oh, I'm a blood. He's like, yo, who put you down, though?
It
Where
doesn't.
you from, though?
It doesn't. Listen,
he was really pressing
if
that
you're
nigga.
OG, right? He's
$1 million
OG.
on the table. You want to do an interview with a rat?
I would never bring Tekashi on this. I'm not selling my soul.
On this.
It's my platform.
But
so
when we blow up and niggas
I would never interview him. I would never
interview Tekashi for $1 million.
I wouldn't interview any rat for $1 million.
Right.
Cause I don't believe in that. That's not what I stand for. It's not even about the bread. You gonna sell your soul for $1 million?
No, I'm just asking you.
I wouldn't do that. So I don't care about Whack 100. He's straight. Trust me, Whack 100 financially he's straight. So X amount of money
so
shouldn't change that.
at this point, you really feel like it's a character thing. Because you're financially stable, but you still did an interview with a rat.
I just say he revealed who he really is. He's a clown. Period. The 21 Savage thing, 21 Savage got tied up into it. I think 21 Savage made himself look like a clown because
I agree with that.
21 Savage,
I would have never entertained that.
He was on the phone with 6ix9ine
for 30 minutes.
For 30 minutes and having discussions. Allegedly. Now I'm not saying you can't have a conversation with a rat.
I'm about to say
because you can be a rat. You did your time. You come home. You on some square shit. You doing square business. You doing real estate. You're part of the union or something like that. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I wouldn't talk to a rat. I'll have a conversation with a rat if it's on some square shit. But I wouldn't be talking illegal business with a rat. I wouldn't be buying drugs from a rat. I wouldn't be doing none of that. Or try to fight a rat. So I don't understand how can you have a conversation with a rat who's still talking about street shit. I could talk to a rat if he's talking about regular day shit, kids, family, sports, whatever.
Especially if you guys was in cahoots at a point in time.
Listen, niggas got rats in their families.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas got cousins who are rats. You know what I'm saying? Rats are part of society. Rats are part of the community. You know what I'm saying? So let's not forget that. So to say that I will never speak to a rat, that's not realistic. There's a lot of rats out here. You're going to have conversations. But
and I like that.
What I choose to talk to a rat about.
That's real shit.
What I choose to talk to a rat about. Come on. There's certain shit I'm not going to talk to a rat about.
I'm not. How's your daughter? How you doing?
And that's it. Life? And keep it moving.
See you later.
But we're going to talk about street shit and why you ratting and all that. No. That's just corny to me.
No, you're definitely right. So I see it in the aspect of even if it was about a bag, what are you really doing with this nigga? Like now y'all on Clubhouse with each other and 21 Savage kind of dragged himself into
he looked dumb.
Because I would have never even accepted
and then you hear 6ix9ine in the background screaming, yeah, whack. That shit is just so
it was very embarrassing.
Yeah, that's just wrestling.
Very embarrassing. And then on top of that, 21 Savage is like, why would you get on the phone with this nigga? And then you're admitting to it. That shit really do sound crazy, bro.
And honestly, it also shows that the street shit is dead. Like if you
sorry.
Yeah, that shit's corny, bro. That
sorry.
Shit like cause there's no honor. There's no code. There's no ethics anymore. Niggas is making up their own rules. Like niggas is doing whatever they want. But it been
like that cuz even when I hopped off the porch, it was like how it started. Niggas was accepting female rats. You're a female. You could be a rat. It's cool. Like, you my bitch now. Mm-hmm. You gonna do what I want you to do. So that's how it started. Because when I hopped off when I was 17, bitches that was ratting, giving up shit, was chilling. Let you be a nigga rat and it was different. But now the niggas is getting accustomed to ratting. So it's cool.
And I feel like depending on who the person is, that's niggas choose like who to really go hard on. Because if Meek Mill had an interview with 6ix9ine, niggas would have a lot to say. But since it's whack 100, certain people's gonna give him a pass for it.
I didn't even know him.
That's just corny.
I didn't even know him.
Who, you didn't know who?
I didn't know who Whack 100 was until this whole Tekashi thing happened. This whole shit.
Now he manages. He's in the industry. He does whatever he does.
But like you said, he's nobody that nobody cares about. Like. I'm not, like he said, I'm not a rapper, nigga. Mm-hmm. Not a rapper.
Yeah, he too old for that.
Yeah, like son.
Well, fuck him. Moving along.
Literally.
We don't fuck with rats over here.
I don't.
And if you are a rat, just stay on your square shit, do your shit, go to work. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Live your life, stay cool, be cool.
Just don't rat on me.
Yeah, that's it.
Just don't rat on me.
Just be cool.
And I don't even do shit. Just
be cool. Be cool. Beanie Sigel was just on the Drink Champs. He had an interview. He spoke about my guy Jay-Z, and he spoke about how he, had a chance to get bail. Jay-Z was a character witness, and the judge asked Jay-Z like, "Yo, could you be responsible for Beanie Sigel's whereabouts?" And Jay-Z was like, "No," and that really hurt Beanie Sigel, and he couldn't get that bail that he wanted. Do you think Jay-Z's a fucked up individual for that?
I don't think so. Like, looking at it from my age at 27, I could never... I don't want to take... Especially with... Like, I don't got nothing to lose right now. in my life. So if my man say me like, yo, please Cinn, like, let me stay at your crib. Like, I got an ankle bracelet. Like, yo, just hold me down. Like, I won't fuck up. Like, I ain't really got shit to lose. So it's like, all right, whatever, fuck it. You my mans. I know you for
So
like
what about if you did, though?
But if I was Jay-Z at that time, no. Like, bro, you be wildin'. Like, you pulling up to interviews, like, wildin'. Like, I don't really, like, can you do this? Like, can you look me in my eye and tell me, yo, I will not fuck up your $2 million, $3 million business you already got going on at that time. I would have to look the nigga in the eye and like, bro, I don't know. I probably wouldn't even.
I honestly feel like Jay-Z pretty much showed they only had a business relationship. Because if that's my dog, if that's my dog, you know what I'm saying? If that's really my dog.
And that's what I'm saying.
I know he's going to fuck up. I know what it is. But
I'm going to make sure he good.
I'm going to be like, yes, judge. Even though I know he's a fuck up, even though I can't control him.
That's your means.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And he could be with you every day. You could live with him comfortably. But Beanie, I don't think Jay-Z could have lived with him comfortably.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. Beanie found out their relationship. Beanie thought it was more than that. He thought it was a brotherhood. He didn't think it was a business relationship. He was ready to die for The Rock. Jay-Z's, that's my business. You know what I'm saying? You work for me. Yeah. He that's what that was. Like, yeah, I signed you, I saved you, whatever. You ride for The Rock, you'll die for The Rock and all that.
And I hear that.
But I felt like Beanie he wasn't thinking about the business side of it. He thought this shit was really a family.
He was wilding.
He was wilding, but I still think
I feel like that he's out and he's home.
He's been out. He's been out.
He realizes that, damn, like when you hear old stories about yourself, like even me personally, when people tell me old stories about, I be like, damn, I see why y'all didn't want to be my friend. Like, I was wild. I'm trying to pull up.
Yeah, but even with that being said, that's the same reason why he was around, because he was the protector. He was that.
And that only
bully.
lasts so long.
At the end of the day, if Jay-Z, if this is the nigga you putting at the front line too, let's be serious. Jay-Z done put him out there in the front line because he's the protector of The Rock. He's the muscle at the end of the day. You owe him that, bro.
All right.
You owe him that. Who wants to send their guy to jail? If you have a chance to save a man from going to prison, you got to do that.
Just said that. Are you really my guy though? Can I really control you?
That's what happened. Jay-Z felt like he couldn't.
Can I really sit here and tell you what to do?
Nah, he couldn't.
There's certain niggas that come out of jail and be like, yo, bro, just help me. I'll do whatever. I'll file papers. I'll do whatever, bro.
Nah, Beanie was on some different shit.
Beanie wasn't trying to do that.
Yeah, he was on some different shit.
Beanie will do it for 2 weeks. I know Beanie type of niggas. They'll do it for 2 weeks, find a bad bitch, start fucking her, get a pack, go get a toast.
Nah, Beanie, no.
Get the fuck out of here.
Beanie reflected, and he's like, yo, I was wilding back then, and now he can look back and he understands that.
And I respect that.
Why Jay-Z said what he said. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about Dr. Dre leaving his daughter stinking? I guess he hasn't sent her no money in 18 months. She's homeless. She got like 4 kids, which is his grandchildren. How you feel about, Dr. Dre, who's a billionaire?
Shit, my mom's a thousandaire, and she don't do shit for me. Like,
you gonna compare 1,000 to being a billionaire?
Oh, cause she really ain't got it, and she ain't giving it to me.
But she ain't got it though.
Your pops really got it.
You gotta make it make sense for me to understand.
Your pops really got it. At the end of the day, we're adults. This is my point. We're not kids. It don't matter about the money, how much money you got. You got a lot of shit going on. How old is she again?
I think she's 34.
All right.
38.
If you told me she was 16, 17, even 25, bro, I'll be like, all right.
But she's homeless. I'm not saying the nigga got to give her $1 million.
She got a car.
Hold on. To live in, that's not a home.
That's a car.
That's not a shelter, bro. Oh, that's a vehicle.
But you still got car insurance that you could pay for and get from here and there.
Who knows if she's updated on that?
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
I'm gonna tell you this, right? I'm gonna say this. Let me get this shit off real quick. But he could take care of Omarion's baby mother, though. His girlfriend. But you have a daughter. That's your blood. That's your creation. Being a father doesn't end. I don't give a fuck if she's 50 years old, bro. That's still your daughter.
And for me at 12.
Stop comparing every situation to you. You can't
do
that.
You're not my only child.
It doesn't. He's a billionaire. Your daughter shouldn't be homeless.
He doesn't have $1 billion in his bank to go take out and give to you. Billionaire, sorry, I'm very passionate. Billionaire means estates. Billionaire means like cars. Billionaire means so much value.
He doesn't need $1 billion to put in a shelter, bruh.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. She's a grown ass woman.
He's out of pocket.
Yeah, he might be out of pocket because he doesn't want to throw her a stack here and there. But we really don't know the history of their relationship.
I'll tell you this, right?
This is a reporter just like, yo, look at Dr. Dre's daughter in the car.
I don't give a fuck if he don't speak to her. I don't care about none of that. But at the end of the day, he's financially well off enough where she can be put in a home where she never has to pay rent again. I'm not saying he got to give her $1 million. I'm not saying he got to give her 6 figures. But you should put her in a shelter, bro. That's the least you could do for your daughter and your grandchildren. That's it.
Shelter?
I mean, give her shelter. Give her a crib. Give her somewhere to stay. Give her a home. It don't have to be $1 million home. But come on, man, you can't have your daughter staying on the streets, bro. But these niggas can take care. But these niggas can take care of their bitches and they side bitches, but can't take care of their daughter.
Doing something for them. You're my daughter. I probably groomed. I not even groomed because I hate the word groomed. I probably raised you from the age of 1 to probably 18. The bitch is 35. The bitch is. You're telling me she's in her 30s.
So if my daughter's in her 30s,
you're telling me she's in her 30s, son.
So if my daughter's in her 30s, right? That means that I'm supposed to be stopped. My parenting is over. The time clock is done, and I'm a billionaire.
Yo, Dmal.
So my daughter's supposed to struggle.
You're not a billionaire.
We're talking about Dr. Dre. We're not talking about me, though.
Yeah, we're talking about Dr. Dre and what TSI
I don't have no kids.
Google tells us.
Bro,
we don't know what Dr. Dre goes through. I'm sorry. I'm just letting you know. After the age of 30, if you can't figure it out, and I'm broke, like you said, my mother is broke. My dad is broke. If I'm 30 years old and I can't figure that out, there's a problem with me. I got a pussy, son.
What?
You have a pussy. You have a pussy.
Which means
I'm not like you. When push comes to shove, you could sit here and do whatever the fuck you want.
So she should be selling pussy.
She don't gotta sell pussy. But you had kids, right? She got kids, right?
Yeah.
Where the baby daddies at?
Yo.
Where the baby daddies at? I gotta raise these kids on my own. So all this time you been fucking. You ain't need Dr. Dre. Ain't no tabloids come up. Dr. Dre's daughter just had her first child and Dr. Dre's nowhere to be found. Yo, I'm 27 years old. I don't call my mother for $1. I don't call my pops for $1. But you're not homeless, though. I don't call nobody for $1. Alright.
So pretty much you're telling me that Dr. Dre, we don't know the situation.
We don't
know the circumstances.
I'm not telling you we don't.
Okay, we don't know the backstory. We don't know how much money he gave her before, but
we don't know.
We know she's living out her car, and he hasn't helped in the last 18 months.
A lot of bitches living out their car and doing it very well.
And you feel that Dr. Dre is not wrong for that?
No, I don't.
I disagree.
Yeah, then that's you. I hope you don't have as many kids as Dr. Dre.
You know, one thing I feel, right? As a man, your purpose in life is to be a provider. That's what I really feel. Yeah. And when you reach that financial freedom and that success, I don't care if it's your mother, your father, you're supposed to take care of home. I don't care if you disagree with them, you don't like them, whatever the case may be. But if I hear that I don't speak to my pops, but if I hear my pops is homeless, I'm going to send a check. I don't have to speak to that man or nothing. But can't be my dad. And the streets are saying that, yo, your pops is homeless. What's up with you? But you're out here. You're in clubs. You're popping balls.
But that already happens to me.
Hold on.
And I don't even got money.
Let's not personalize everything. Right. But I'm just saying, if you have the ability and the opportunity to help somebody, especially somebody that came from you, automatically you're supposed to do that, bro. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. But moving along, you see I'm wearing the high value man shirt. Dr. Dre to me is not a high value man. He doesn't take care of his business. Huh?
Why not? Why isn't he high value?
I just explained why. You know what I'm saying? You got his daughter living on her car, so I don't.
Grown ass women.
But what's the definition of high value man that you looked up?
You want the Google review?
I want the definition that you looked up.
Because I'm gonna tell you. Because you have the Kevin Samuel definition. A high value man knows how to master his mind moment to moment. He has a positive outlook because he knows he can do or have anything he puts his mind to. He doesn't allow any negativity to occupy his mind. He pivots his thoughts to the positive outcome he wants it and moves forward.
Sounds like my spiritual journey that I'm on right now. Sounds like me.
Does it though, Dmal?
It does.
I don't think we have the same.
I think being a high value man is a man who exercises options, right? A man who's a provider, a man who controls his emotions. I feel like whatever you got going on at your job, in the streets, you don't carry it at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, a high value man doesn't bring his problems at the crib. Because I remember growing up, and I used to play video games during the summertime and it's vacation. And my pops waking up at 5 a.m, going to his shitty ass job and coming home, seeing me still playing video games. That nigga's looking at me like, nigga, you still in front of the TV, taking the PlayStation apart, throwing it around. But you gotta understand, you're mad Haitian. But as I got older, he's not really mad at me, but he's taking his frustrations out on me because he don't like the way his life is going. He probably don't like his boss. He probably don't like his job. But a high value man ain't letting his outside shit affect how he parents, affects how he's a husband, affects how he's a lover, whatever the case may be. A high value man stays in pocket, keeps his emotions in check. That's what I think a high value man, and it's a tough skill to have.
It's like I said,
and you gotta be financially stable. You can't be broke and be a high value man.
Okay, I give you that. But also, what that definition said is you gotta be internally good with yourself. You can have all this money in the world. I done met good get money niggas and they suck.
Having money doesn't make you high value. It's just one of the qualities.
It's health and wealth. You can have wealth and you don't got health. You can have health and you don't have wealth. But I know a healthy nigga, broke as fuck, that'll live his life and have the time of his life with $5 in his pocket and buy beers all night. Then I meet a nigga with mad money and don't got no substance.
That's true.
At the end of the day, a high value man, and value is the key word in that. Because value, when we think about value, we think about money. It's not all about money. We're talking about
self-worth.
My nigga, self-worth is what you bring to the table as a person. If you a real nigga, you show me loyalty, you have a great... If I could sit in a car with you all day and we crack jokes and we chill, you're a high value man to me. Why? Because I could really sit here and live off of you. I could soak up all your soul and live off of you because you're teaching me something. You could give me money every day.
I wouldn't call that a high value man. That's just a nigga giving out good vibes. Let's not decrease the value of being a high value man. This ain't an everyday trait, baby.
Decrease.
You don't find niggas like me every day. I'm a high value man. Don't act like high value man just having a
bitches like me every day.
Don't act like high value man is cracking some jokes in the fucking car and smoking some blunts and shit and laugh. It's bigger than that. It's deeper than that.
It's deeper than that, and you're looking at it from the value side. I'm looking at it from the high side. High value. Value is the money.
It seems like you're saying
high is the personality, my nigga.
It seems like you're saying
you gotta be a cool nigga.
You talking about good vibes,
nigga?
It seems like you're talking about good vibes.
How much money you got? I'm a bitch. I'ma get money. Like I said, like earlier. Oh shit, nigga. If you got a pussy, you're gonna get money. If you're a lit bitch, you're gonna get money. If you're a pretty bitch, you're gonna get money. Even if you're an ugly bitch, you're gonna get money. That's the high. I'm going to get you high off my personality. You're going to want to chill with me. You're going to want to bring me around.
Well, he gotta offer more than that. I would never give him this T-shirt. The guy you're talking about, I would never give him this T-shirt because hold on. It gotta be a little bit more than that. And you can't be broke. You just can't have personality. You got to bring more to the table. Now, what's your definition of a high value woman?
A high value woman. Excuse me. Soda water got me fucked up. A high value woman. She's secure with herself. She knows what she wants. She values herself.
She knows her self-worth.
And on top of that, she has a good amount of money coming in.
Do you believe that you're a high value woman at the stage of your life? Would you consider yourself a high value woman?
And not even to be like I'm questioning myself, but I feel like I'm a high value woman. I feel like I'm getting there. Sometimes do I short myself? Yes, I do short myself because I do know my value, but I do settle sometimes. But I'm at a point in my life where I know my worth, and I'm still trying to figure out how to get there, but I'm gonna get there. And I'm not.
But that's real. I respect it. Hancock to that. You're on a high value woman journey.
Yes, high value woman journey on dogs.
My next question to you: Do you think that it's okay if high value men cheat?
This is kind of crazy because it's like high value men come in so many different lifestyles. It's like you're a high value man, but you get money this way, you get money that way. So sometimes you could be a high value man, but you're still gonna fuck other bitches because when push comes to shove, that bitch is there. Like, yeah, I love my wife. I'm a high value man. I get money. I have a wife. I have a big house. I love my wife. I love my life. But I got this little bitch that when I come to the city to handle my business, she just lay it down for me. Like, I don't know. It's a very mixed.
Well, I feel like a high value man has the options to cheat. You know what I'm saying? But he has to exercise his options correctly. I feel like a high value man, you not fucking bitches in a place where you live with your baby mother, your wife. She's not coming she's not coming around to the functions. You know what I'm saying? Your wife is never supposed to meet the chick that you're fucking.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? So it's supposed to be done in a respectful manner.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And a high value man is not fucking every bitch that's throwing him pussy.
No.
He's picking and choosing.
Yep.
A high value man, if his wife goes through his phone, he's not gonna see text messages like, baby, I love you, I miss you. He's not
access to that phone.
She don't even have access, but she's not. The next bitch ain't calling the crib.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was binge watching The Sopranos, one of my favorite shows, right? And Tony Soprano, I'm watching him. I'm like, yo, he takes care of his family. He lives in a nice house and all that. But I'm like, is he a high value man? I'm like, he's not. He's a gangster, but he's not a high value man because bitches are calling the crib. You getting caught cheating every other week.
This is the era of house phones. You could go on the yellow page and look up Tony Soprano and find his number.
A high value man, like I said, his women's in pocket. LeBron James, you think LeBron James doesn't cheat?
He probably does, but he probably cheats in Australia.
That's a high value man. It's not coming home.
Yeah, you're
His wife ain't gonna be out here looking crazy.
You're right.
Like, you bitches ain't talking to. You gotta talk to 5 different niggas before you fuck LeBron James. You're right. So at least we can agree on something. A high value man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not there yet, but I'm trying to be a high value man. I'm on that spiritual journey. Like I said, I haven't fucked a bitch in 33 days. I'm gonna stop jerking off too. I'm on a very, very spiritual journey right now. Man, I love it.
And I respect you for it.
And you've been around me. And I haven't drunk liquor in 33 days. I haven't had no rice, no meat. I want you to join me.
Like, you're really not eating chicken. You're like, you don't even know me like that.
You don't. I'm on a journey.
I really do.
I missed you too. I'm happy you're back. Any shout outs you want to give? Let's talk about the music. What you listening to right now in the city? What's going on?
The Boston music scene. That's one thing I wanted to tackle. Like, literally, I don't know what's been going on in the music scene, but Brockton's been taking over.
Yeah, you always sending me some Brockton shit.
I already told you. Like, I'm from Brockton. I love Brockton. 508 raised me. Big shout out to Van Buren. Van Buren has been doing their thing. They have a song right now called Medic. And honestly, if you don't fuck with Van Buren, I really don't know what the fuck you're doing. So
Who else you fucking with?
I'm still fucking with Van Buren. I'm gonna get my shout outs.
Okay.
It's Giles, it's Saint,
Okay.
Felix, E, Luke Bass, Saint Leor.
Uh-huh.
I think it's Leor. I'm pretty sure it's Leor. Ricky Meech. And my man's Mo. Shout out my man's Mo.
And they all Brockton artists.
All Brockton artists, fashion designers. They're just so multifaceted. I love them.
And the Saint dude does the fashion, right?
Huh?
Is the Saint the one that does the fashion?
Saint Leor.
Yeah, is that the fashion one?
Yep.
Okay.
All of them. I'm gonna tell you right now. When you come to Brockton, you don't really. If you see them, you won't think they're from Brockton.
Yeah.
They're just so different, but they really from the gutter. They really got it out the mud, and I really respect them for that. Like, I love Van Buren. Shout out to them.
My shout out is Shay Bands. I listened to her project. I enjoyed it. I think she's really talented.
Word.
Shout out to Shooter Music.
Shout out to them.
I'm doing a Stay Loyal session coming up with her. So
Word.
I'm excited. I'm excited about that. If you want to come, you can slide.
really wanna
But
go
make
there.
sure you at my party, August 20th. We're bringing the vibes back. OT vibes. You already know what it is. Invite only, so no weirdos allowed.
And make sure you got all the bad bitches there.
You know, I'm gonna try to invite them if they want to come. You coming though, right? That's all we need. You a high value
And
woman.
that's
You
all
coming,
I
right?
need too, but I also got shout out to Alpha and Clemenza.
Mm-hmm. Who the fool's that?
These are the Splurge boys from Brockton.
They rap too.
Yes, very dope. They have a song right now called James Harden.
Mm-hmm.
It's very dope. You guys should listen to it.
Shout out to my twin.
boy, The Ride.
Okay.
If you guys are around in Brockton, listen to The Ride. He's
Shout out to
there
Brockton
too.
for doing their thing.
And we always do our thing. People always sleep on us, but we outside.
We outside August 20th. You know the vibes. EMG Boston, Puff and Cream. We're bringing the vibes back. If you got an invite, then you lit. If you're not, you just a weirdo.
Yo, for real. If you do not get invited to this party, I swear on my mom's, you are a loser.
You're a loser. But you know, another one. You know how we rock.
You already know what time it is.
We signing out. BNF podcast. You know what it is.